Look, everybody, I've got my Doctor Strange t-shirt on today. I'm so excited. Oh, I love Marvel and Star Wars and all of those wonderful, fantastic things. I love things like that, things that are magical and intergalactic. Anyway, we're going to talk about the Taoist understanding of the body from an energetic point of view. So what is qi? What is qi? Qi is life. Don't even know what to say. Whether you want to call it prana, whether you want to call it ashe, whether you want to call it qi, it is the energy that is all around us. It's energy. It's pure energy. It's not good, it's not bad. It just is, you know? And it's what fuels everything, including us. There are different kinds of qi. There's earth qi, the qi that comes from the earth. When we meditate, we try to connect with earth qi. There's heavenly qi. There's a qi that comes down from stars on us, from planets, from the universe, from the sun, right? There's sun qi. There's the energy that we can pull from the energy of the sun. That would be sun qi. We generate qi in our bodies. And to get a holistic understanding and view of the body, we have to acknowledge and recognize that we are more than bones and muscles and tendons and organs and blood and skin. We are so much more than just the organic pattern that is part of the evolutionary process that produced us. You know, I tell people about their DNA. I say, your DNA is a link. It's a chain that binds you. It binds you to everyone who's ever come before you, all the way back to the Big Bang. And if you have children and they have children, it's the DNA is that link that is going to bind you and connect you to everything that comes after you, okay? DNA is a link. It's like it's programming. It's the programming that is inside human beings that continue to create life and also make life continuous. Okay? So DNA is very, very important. And we evolve. We evolve over time. We evolve. We know that, you know. We are on an evolutionary journey. If you believe in God, and let's say you don't necessarily buy into evolution, you should. I mean, it's scientifically proven. If you believe in God, maybe you would believe that it's by God's design and creation that we evolve. Like God uses evolution as a way to evolve people. I don't know, however you want to look at it, we're evolving all the time. We're on this process that's going to continue to go and go and go and go, and it's going to go until it doesn't go anymore. Like literally until the sun, explodes and the entire universe collapses on itself, it gets swallowed up by a black hole or collides with another universe, and we'll have a magnificent light show. I have no idea what the hell that is. People screaming outside the yoga studio. Doesn't matter. But let's talk about your mind and your brain for a second. You done? Your brain is the goo inside your skull. It's that gray matter. That's your brain. Your brain is the stuff that's inside your head that either works or doesn't work and fires off in different ways to connect you with the world. But your brain is not your mind. Your mind is something else, okay? Buddhists believe, there are some sects of Buddhism that believe it's all mind. It's all mind. Whether or not it's happening out there or whether it's happening in here, it's all part of your own mind. Your mind is more like a field of awareness. Your mind is not constrained by time or space. What do I mean? Your mind can think about the past, it can think about the present, and it can think about the future. No time, no past, no present, no future. The mind is not bound by time, okay? We restrict. We are the people that restrict our mind from being able to achieve its maximum potential. We are the people that put the restraint on the mind, okay? The mind naturally is everywhere. Also, your mind isn't trapped by time and space in a local way. You can meditate and you can journey to China. Okay, if you want to, you can journey to China, you can journey to Africa, you can journey to anywhere you want in the world. Your mind can take you to the bottom of the ocean. Your mind can take you to the moon, can take you to outer space and beyond. Do you understand the concept here? I know that sounds fantastic. Or like, okay, Philip, come on, you're losing me here. But what I'm saying is that I'm talking about using your imagination too, using your imagination. That's where we get art. That's where we get creativity. The mind is not local. It doesn't exist in any particular time. It's not bound by time and space. And your mind is a field of awareness. It takes in everything around you. Whether you're sitting in your bathroom, brushing your teeth, or sitting on your toilet, or whether or not you're walking out in nature and climbing to the highest peaks of the Himalayan mountains and looking out over the world, okay? Or if you're in a plane and you're looking down at the earth and you're seeing the earth in such a huge way. The mind is not something that's bound or trapped, okay? And in the same way, our physical body extends beyond our body extends beyond our flesh. I know that you have heard about auras. Well, in yoga philosophy, there are different layers to that energy body, to that aura. And it's believed that the body comes together like this, okay? Who we are comes together like this. We are energy first, and then we manifest ourselves physically. And when the physical body comes to an end, you know, when it doesn't work anymore, all that stuff that came together in order to make this, leaves and goes back to energy. It's all energy. Whether you believe that consciousness exists after death is, regardless, it doesn't matter. But the concept, at least here in yoga, is that we are energy. We are energy that has formed into a physical body, and when the physical body is gone, that energy, that life force energy, leaves the physical body, dead, inanimate, and whatever, it's going to go back to the earth, leaves, goes back to where it came from. I am not getting into deep philosophical stuff here. I don't want to go deep into philosophy. To be honest with you, that's as deep as I'm going to go. We're just going to leave it at that. So how does all of that concept of mind as consciousness as being all things, as well as our body not just being physical, but also being energetic, extending way beyond the physical body, what does that mean? Okay, so you know that intellectually, it seems logical that you can perceive of this in your head, but how does it work in lazy monkey yoga? I guess that's the point, right? How does this stuff actually work practically? Well, a lot of Chinese traditional medicine and Ayurvedic and more Eastern views of the body talk about illness and disease happening in the energy plane first before it manifests in the physical. And so cleansing, purifying, paying attention to the body, being in tune with the body, breathing, feeling, listening to the body, and protecting the body on an energetic level is just as important, if not more important, than just all the physiological parts of our body. So the concept is that by the time somebody has gotten ill or sick, they've already been sick for a long time. They've been ill for a long time. Those cells in the body that have been degenerating and going, starting to mutate, that's been happening for a long time. Even illnesses, pathogens that we come into contact with that attack our bodies. There's an energetic component to it, because when you think about the world that we live in, you know, you're looking at me on video, you're holding your phone in your hand, you have a concept of the world around you that you can see, but there is a whole worlds, dimensions, universes that are going on right now that you absolutely cannot see. You can't perceive them because they're so small, you wouldn't be able to see them unless you were looking through a microscope. And then scientists have these super uber duper powerful microscopes that can see even farther into matter than that. So the idea here is that by developing our awareness of the physical body, we are paying attention to the energy that's around us. As an example, you know, I can't stress how important it is that you are in a positive environment and a healthy environment in your life that's free from drama and free from problematic people, and allow yourself to be in a peaceful, quiet, calm, serene environment. Stop being addicted to drama. Stop being addicted to social media. Go out into nature while we still have nature to enjoy. Get outside, get fresh air, go to the park, go walk a trail, okay? Take a drive. Maybe you don't like being in nature, but you love the way it looks. So drive around in the mountains or around, you know, with the windows down and get fresh air, so that you can take in natural, beautiful energy, you know. Burn incense in your home, make it aromatic, make it smell good, you know. Keep your house clean. Like all of these things together combined make you a healthier person. Everything, it's not just one thing. If you're sickly, it's not just your diet. It's probably not just your diet. It's probably a lot of things. It's probably your house. It's your environment. It might be your work. You have to take everything into account, you see. In my world and in the world of all of this stuff, Hinduism, Buddhism, Taoism, seeing the mind as being, you know, as huge as it actually is, seeing the body as not just something that's physical, but something that comes together from an energetic place, then you realize how important it is to keep yourself in a positive, nurturing, healthy space. And lazy monkey yoga is nurturing. It's nurturing to the body. We come into the yoga studio, we sit down on the yoga mat, we close our eyes, we take a deep breath, we take all of our problems and all of our illnesses and all of the disease and all of the people that are in our lives that are a problem, and we leave them at the door. Okay, we push those things out of our mind, and we bring our mind and we focus on our own awareness. And then we start focusing on the movement and focusing on the body, and we bring into union the mind, body, and spirit, whatever that is. We bring together the mind, body, spirit, and we become present in our body, and we become embodied. That means that energy, that spirit, whatever that is embodied. It's cultivated, it's nurtured within the body. Being embodied is a good thing. Being human is a good thing. And the spirit being embodied is a good thing. It's a beautiful thing. And so we have to nurture that peace and that calm, and really pay attention to our environment, because it all matters. It all matters. The people, places, and things around you matter when it comes to your health. The kind of food that you eat matters. The fresh air that you get, the sunlight that you get, the sleep that you get, the exercise you get, it all matters. It's not just one thing that makes people sick. It's everything. So I need you to pay attention. I want you in your journal to sit down and write down, draw a line down a piece of paper, and write on the left-hand side all of those little micro changes you can make to make your life more positive, healthy, happy, and fulfilled. And on the other side, it's very important that you identify toxicity in your life. What are the toxic things in your life that bring you down, make you unhappy, make you feel ill, make you feel sick? Those things, those toxic things, are a problem for you. It doesn't mean, and it might not mean that you can't cut those things out. You know, your partner, your mother, your father, your family, your children. I mean, if it gets extreme enough, the toxicity level is extreme enough, then yeah, you have to cut those people out of your life. If it means that you're going to be able to grow spiritually and be the best version of yourself, reach apotheosis or whatever. But for the most part, if you're not planning on quitting your job, leaving your partner, and completely changing your lifestyle as far as food is concerned, there's more manageable ways and less extreme ways of dealing with it. But first you have to identify it. You have to identify what those toxic things in your life are, and then you have to resolve, well, how am I going to deal with these things? The very first thing you can do to deal with those things is boundaries. Boundaries, very important. Very, very, very important. So the first thing you need to look at is whether or not you have healthy and proper boundaries between you and the people around you. I talk about these things on TikTok all the time. I talk about them all the time. People get mad at me, but it's the truth. You have to pay attention to your energy. And your energy just isn't your energy. It is also the energy that you are absorbing from the environment that's around you. Okay? So watch the videos below. Think about this thing called chi. And I'm also going to be adding, God, I keep adding lessons to level 1. But it's okay, because level 1 is so crucial and so foundational that I'm going to include exercises that you can do that will help you clear your energy, balance your chi, and these are going to be based in Reiki exercises. So I will add those to level 1. So anybody who takes level 1 will have the opportunity to learn these things, even if they don't take any other level. Okay? Peace.